What is up, everybody? This is the J&J Dating Dynamics podcast, Tom Brady's divorce lawyer favorite new podcast. I'm Jay. That's Jay. And welcome to episode 13. Here we go. Today, Justin, we are going to be talking about first dates. We're going to be giving the guys some tips. And we're going to be going over what foodie calls are. This was the topic of episode 1, but with technical difficulties, it was horrible. So we're doing it again. But Justin, I have a special surprise near the end of the show. We are going to do a very special new segment. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're watching on Instagram, come over to YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, and wait for that segment that's going to be fire. Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. What's going on with you, bro?
I'm in the mood today, man. Let's go. Let's do this.
Once again, I'm half asleep because I bust my ass because I'm a blue collar man.
That's no excuse. We're here. We're ready for the pod. You gotta be your game.
Let's go.
You gotta be drinking Red Bull, Bang, whatever it takes.
Hey, whatever you drink out of a Harley mug, it's got to be some rocket fuel.
There you go, baby. There you go. All right, guys. If you're on YouTube, hit us up on the chat. I would love to read your comments. We already got Geeky Anomaly join us in the chat just in time. Just to give you guys a little preview, near the end of the show, we're going to start a new segment. We're going to start it off only on Wednesdays just to see how it goes. But we're going to get on Bumble and we're going to go on and critique, we're going to see if we match with these girls live. We're going to look at the profiles, critique them, maybe make some fun of them. It should be a lot of fun. And these new segment, shout out to Geeky Anomaly. He sent me a profile of a girl that was just ridiculous, and I will share that with you all later. And that gave us the idea to do this. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, Justin. What do you think?
I think it should be fun. You just hit me with this concept earlier today, and I was like, all right, let's test out the waters.
Because why not, right?
Let's do it.
All right, buddy, let's talk first dates. What advice do you have for guys out there? Last time what we did was we went over top 3, like the top 3 do's and don'ts. I have 5 do's or don'ts, I have 5 do's. Well, I have 5 tips. Let's put it that way. Do you have anything written down? What do you want to do here? What are we going to do?
Yeah, I have a ton of stuff.
All right, why don't you kick us off?
All right, so like Joel said, we're going over do's and don'ts for the first date. I'm going to start with don'ts. Cool with you?
Don't what? Go. Yeah, go. By the way, hang on, let's put a caveat on this. Does it matter how you met the girl? Does it matter if it's an online first date? If you met at a coffee shop? Does it matter? If it's a social circle date? I don't think it really matters. Jeremy here says, don't go with the thought of having sex, even if that's your goal. I wait till you hear my list, Jeremy. And he says, do open the car door.
We need to get like little angel and like devil things for you.
Oh, I'm definitely the devil thing.
Definitely the devil.
I'm just going to get like a couple of those emoji things and just put them right here.
All right, so let's jump into it. I'm going to go over some don'ts.
Okay.
So very important, don't be late. If you're going on a first date, you want to make a great impression, don't be late.
I actually second that. I'm anally punctual. There are a lot of guys in the manosphere or the red pill movement who think, well, on the first date, maybe you want to be a little bit late to kind of get her anxiety going, get her nervous. I hate it when people are late. That's just not something I do. So, I mean, it very well may work. It may be a plausible theory. But for me, I just hate being late. I feel horrible when I'm late because I look bad. So I co-sign that one. Don't be late.
I mean, it's definitely rare that I would take a girl out that I'm not like interested in.
Sure.
So females that I'm interested in, I definitely show up on time because I'm intentional when I'm interested.
Okay, very good.
All right, so I got another one. Number 2, don't drink too much.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to get. I co-sign that one too. You do want to do drinks. I think
No,
that's where.
absolutely.
But you're
I
absolutely right. You should never have too much to drink. You, as a man, should know what your limits are. You should be within yourself enough, self-aware enough to realize these things. No.
I try and have a cap at 2.
Yeah, I do too. Especially if I'm riding. If I'm riding, I'll just do one. But either way, I try to have a cup of two, maybe two and a shot. If it's if she's like feeling it and everything.
So let's go for number 3. Don't go somewhere loud or distracting unless it's like a concert. That's different. But I wouldn't go to a concert for a first date unless you already like know that person from around the way. But if you're just meeting that person, I would keep away from distractions like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. For a first date, you wouldn't. I wouldn't go to a concert. Absolutely not. I wouldn't go to a movie, just like I wouldn't go to a club. Maybe as a nightcap, like a third venue on a date, you take her dancing if it's not moving the way you want. But sure, yeah, don't take her anywhere loud. I definitely agree with that.
Number 4, don't talk about your exes on a first date. Like, just don't go there. There's no reason to. Don't
And don't
ask.
ask about hers.
Yeah, don't ask for body count. Like, no,
No,
don't go there.
you don't.
And don't go about like serious trauma from your past. Like, keep those skeletons in the closet. Like, you'll scare somebody off immediately.
Yeah, that's third date type of
Yeah.
conversation.
All right. Number 5.
Yeah, before we get to number 5, we got Geeky Anomaly. He says, I do drinks first and I always tell them what to wear. I actually do the same thing. If they reject my leadership, I would draw them off and move on. Okay, I can endorse that. And I am going to go over the leadership aspect of the whole thing. But go ahead, just number 5.
Number 5, don't talk about money.
Why?
It's the first date. Really? It's like it's not important. If a girl asks you, how much money you make or anything about your money, just you know what, be mysterious.
I will co-sign that. Mystery is always something that helps you out. Being Giving open-ended answers is something that helps you out, and asking open-ended questions is something that helps you out. Guys, if you're on Instagram, go ahead and come over to YouTube. The link to watch on YouTube is on my story, and it's on JJ Dating Dynamics Instagram story. Justin, I don't know if you managed to put it up on yours.
I didn't even get to it today, bro.
No, but a problem. Either way, go to my story. Check out the YouTube link. It's right on there. So come over, join us on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. Get involved on the chat, and give us some of your do's and don'ts for first dates. We'd love to read them. Geeky Anomaly is having a scotch right now, so I can endorse that. I'm having a Pepsi
Cheers.
because I'm on live and I don't want to get too sloppy.
All right, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go for number 6.
Let's
Don't.
do number 6. How many more don'ts do you have?
I got a lot.
Okay, let's do number 6 and 7, then we'll come off.
I got like 10 of them.
Okay.
So
All right, let's finish your don'ts, then we'll come off.
I'm just gonna go over them quick. Number 6, don't brag. Number 7, don't ask if they like you. Don't ask if you see a future together. Don't ask about any premarital stuff. Like, for what? You're just gonna scare somebody off immediately.
You know what I like doing on a first date? Well, when you say don't ask them if they like you, you absolutely should not do that. But that made me think of something that I do. I do a lot of online dating. What I do is I will sit there on the date and I'll pull up their dating profile. And I'll start going over. I'll ask them about every single freaking thing. And then I'll find something cool or something that I like, and I tell them that's why I swiped right. I give them like an exact reason.
And then you're like, you catfished me.
Yeah, no. If she catfished me, I'm going to know it as well beforehand. But anyway, that's just something I like to do.
All right, another one. Don't be rude to the service. if you go for drinks, if you go to dinner, also don't go for dinner. I'm gonna touch on that in a second. Don't be rude to the service because it's gonna show how you are in life, and you should always
Yeah, I
treat
don't know why.
everyone the same.
Absolutely, you should never be rude to the servers, not in front of a date.
Another
And
one,
I will
don't be on your phone.
yeah, don't
Put
let
this,
me let
turn
me
it
add to
off.
the previous one. Let me add to the previous one. Don't be rude to the service staff, and if she is rude to the service staff, tell her off for being rude to the service staff.
No, tell her off and cut her off.
Yeah, tell her off and cut her off. Especially if the waitress is cute, tell her off in front of the waitress, and you can take the waitress.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, sorry.
You
Say
want to
don't.
say your don'ts? Oh,
Uh,
actually, hold on. I said don't go for dinner. I want you to touch on that.
for dinner. Do not ever go for dinner. That is one of my. That's really my only don't.
It's like an interview.
Yeah, you don't go to dinner. At most, if you must do food, if you are incredibly hungry, go to a place, go to a bar that maybe serves nachos or something. Order your drinks, and then you tell her, "Hey, I'm getting nachos. You know, you're welcome to pick off my plate or order whatever you want."
Yeah.
At most, and I'm not talking like dinner, like a place that serves little appetizers or whatever. Yeah, and if you if you must go to dinner, never sit across from her. At that point, it becomes awkward. It becomes an interview. Take a booth and sit next to her, or if you get a square table, sit cat corner.
Guys, not for nothing. Dinner used to be cool. Like I remember actually when I was young, showing my age over here, dinner and a movie was like a proper date back in the day.
I
But
think you know what I don't think that's back in the day thing. I think that's a really young person thing. I think when you're in high school and middle school, that's it. That you go to dinner and a movie.
I
That's
agree.
because that's what you hear. That's what you know, etc. You know, and I think
So
once you hit your 20s, once you hit college, it just starts becoming stupid.
I agree. So I say you shouldn't go to dinner because literally you're going to dinner and you don't even know if you like this girl and you don't know if she's gonna like you. You don't know how awkward things can get. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna go bad, but should it happen to go bad, you're already locked in.
And we are going to talk more about the dinner part when we get to when we talk about foodie
Yeah.
calls.
You know, you go out for drinks, you can have one drink. If it's awkward, you finish your drink and you guys part ways.
Yeah.
If you're
I,
having drinks and it's going well and then you want to continue the night, ask her, hey, you want to grab a bite or maybe some tapas, some appetizers or something?
Geeky Anomalies has a perfect girlfriends get this. Girl.
Girlfriends get dinner. That's
All right.
why that's why I like to treat Joelle to dinner once in a while.
Thank you, baby. We are going to come off the Instagram, guys. There's a few of you watching on Instagram. Please do us a favor, check out my story and come over to the YouTube side. It is way better there. We're going to share some things on the screen. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please come on over. Like I said, the link is right on my story at the underscore 305 rider, and come over to YouTube. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Peace out, guys. Check us out on YouTube.
All right. Now my phone can come off here. And now it's just us. All right, people. So, yeah, you don't want to go to dinner. What about your dues? Do you have any dues?
I have a lot of dues.
Okay, let me go over my 5.
Did you go over your don'ts?
I didn't really write any don'ts. But
Okay. Let's hear your.
Well, I wrote a list of 5 points, and they're pretty much do's and don'ts. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My number 1 is lead the date. What I mean by that is you as the man. Yeah, you as the man, you plan the date. You tell her where you're going. You don't ask her, does that sound okay to you? You tell her where you're going.
I agree.
Guess what? A first date is a test before you ever even go on the date. She's testing you to see if you can be a man and make plans. Because a girl always says, I want my man to make the plans. I want him to manage the calendar. So you make the plans, you lead the date, you guys do what you say. I always offer to pick them up. I know that's kind of looked down upon nowadays in the modern world with online dating. I offer to pick them up.
No,
No, I don't.
I don't
I don't
disagree with
disagree.
that. I think that's, I don't know, man. Call me old school, but I believe that's gentlemanly. Like, you know,
Picking them up, leading
I'm
the date.
I'm still chivalrous. I still open the car doors. I close the door. I open your seat. I push in your seat. I walk on the outside.
Shiva, what? What is this? What is this language you speak of?
You're pulling my chain, right?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I tend to be that way too, actually. But yeah, I always offer to pick them up. I usually tell them I'm going to pick them up. And then if they say, well, I'd rather meet you somewhere. Okay, fine, we'll meet somewhere. Et cetera, et cetera. But be the one in charge. Be the one that decides where the first venue is, where the second venue is. Always have more than one venue. That's another one. At least two venues.
Yeah, always have a backup. You never know what could happen somewhere. And to be honest, I have multiple backups.
Mhm.
Like I have backups for possible dinner. I have backups for just possible drinks, like very nice bars. I look up rooftop bars and
Yeah.
I also look up activities. So it's almost like I become a DJ. Literally, you said it. You're in control of the night. So I'm like a DJ. I have to feel out the crowd, feel out the night, and take her there, you know?
Yeah, and they want to know if you're confident enough to lead her through one date.
Yeah.
That's where
I
it starts,
mean,
one date. Because if you're confident enough to lead them through one date, perhaps you're going to be confident and competent enough to lead them through a relationship. Now,
have you ever had like an awkward moment where you've gone out somewhere and you got to wait a long time or your reservations like got held up and you just have like an awkward moment? Like, guys, you should never ever pause or freeze in this moment. Take
right?
the lead and be like, grab your girl by the hand and be
Yeah.
like, come on, I got a better idea.
Yep. Or there's a technique that Donovan Sharp always talks about. I actually tried it a couple of times and it worked like a charm. What you do is you're at the second venue or first venue, you're having drinks, and things feel like they're starting to get a little awkward. What you do is you call an Uber or you call the valet immediately before saying anything. You wait till they're almost there, and then you grab her by the hand. You say, "You know what? I got a crazy idea. Let's go." And when she says, "Oh, I'm not finished with my drink yet," you grab her drink, you slam her drink, you slam it down, and you walk her out of there. The car's already waiting, and you whisk her off to another venue. Doesn't matter where it is. The entire time, she's gonna be on a freaking emotional roller coaster, wondering where the hell you're taking
Guys, don't do this in your like beaters.
her. And what?
Don't do this in a beater.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you have a nice car if you're gonna do it with style like that.
Not necessarily. Whatever car you have, make sure your car's clean. Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't be ashamed of your car. Whatever your car is, that's fine, but make sure it's clean and presentable. Okay. Make sure you're clean and presentable. All right. My second one that I always do is I hold hands ASAP. If I like her, I hold hands as soon as humanly possible. As soon as I feel comfortable enough grabbing her hand, and that's usually after we park as we're walking to the restaurant or the bar or whatever the hell. I hold hands immediately because that move right there does a few things. One, it shows an extreme level of confidence. Geeky says this works especially on Bumble. I think he means the leading the date part. I ask them out usually within 2 to 5 minutes. I say this place Friday 7 p.m. Wear a blue dress and cowgirl boots. I like that. I'll be in a blue suit. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And then he continues. One time, a gal flipped her shit and said, "Excuse me, I don't know, I don't know you, and you think you're gonna tell me what to do?" I said, "Okay, bye," and I'm not sure. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Sometimes when a girl talks to you like that, if you come back at her, yeah, you're damn right. I'm gonna tell you what to do. She'll say, "Okay." She was just shit testing you to make sure that that's what you meant. Anyway,
Hold
yeah.
on.
What?
Geeky, did you really unmatch her or did you wait a little to see if she responded?
Come on, Geeky. Keep it 100.
I'm
I,
only curious because I agree with Joel in a sense. I think maybe there would have been a response. But if you did unmatch immediately, like you'll never know.
yeah, but that's all right. I mean, Geeky gets enough matches. I'm sure that it was just like one for the road.
But if you did do it just like that, props to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, he said he waited 5 seconds to make sure she saw it. Fair enough. The um, the key to that is if you're gonna come back at her when she hits you with something like that. If you're gonna come back at her, you got to come back at her like doubling down on what you said. Like, you're damn right. That's exactly what I'm doing, and that's exactly what's happening. And then if she doesn't want it, she'll unmatch you, or she'll call you an asshole and then unmatch you, etc. Whatever. All right. So what do you think of my number two, holding hands ASAP?
Um, like, are you talking about like interlocked, holding hands?
Yes, absolutely. And that does a few things right off the bat. One, it shows you have the confidence to do that because not a lot of guys have the balls to do that right away.
You know what's funny? Like some people aren't hand holders.
Sure.
Um, one of my love languages. We got to do an episode on love languages.
Sure.
One of mine is physical touch. So I am a hand holder, but for me, that's intimate. Like when you're my girlfriend, I don't think I would do that with a date. But I will do something cute, like maybe like I'll meet you, and I'm introducing myself, and I'll come in. I'll give you a hug and a kiss right there. I'm initiating contact, but I
Okay.
might be like, I might do something cheesy and be like, I'll reach out my hand so she can give me her hand, and maybe I'll turn around, throw her over my, not throw her over my shoulder, but
Of a hand. Yeah.
throw her hand over my shoulder and be like, all right, come on, let's get out of here. Like just something cute, you know
All
what
right.
I mean? You take the
I-
energy and you make it lighthearted, and
sure. Another thing you can do is walk arm in arm with her. If you're
yeah,
not
yeah. You know what? You can start that. You walk if she's right here, right next to you. Throw your arm out and don't walk
pros.
until she puts her arm through. If she
Anyway,
puts her
so
arm through, you can
what you want
proceed.
to do is hold hands or walk arm in arm with her. Guys, let me know if Justin is frozen on the chat, please. Let me know. Maybe I'm frozen and I'm just seeing myself.
You're a little
So
frozen
yeah,
on
what
my
you want
side.
to do that establishes that physical touch immediately. It allows you to escalate a lot quicker if you need to. Justin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, I think we lost Justin. We're good.
I can see myself.
All right, guys on the chat, if somebody can let me know if we're still live, what's going on here, because I'm not really sure. Justin. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I see there's still some people watching. Thankfully, I my computer crashed, and that caused Justin to exit the stream because he thought something was wrong with it. But hey, here we are. That was what, like 7 minutes of dead air, at least. All right, where was I? So I was talking about when you're holding hands, that allows you to escalate further. That starts that physical interaction, and it also shows her that you have quite a bit of confidence, enough confidence to pull something like that off. Justin, how did it go? How was your break?
It was nerve-wracking.
Oh well, that's what happens when the computer goes dead.
I mean, honestly, I exited first on purpose because I was like practicing being mysterious.
Oh, shut the fuck That's hilarious.
I
That's
was
fun.
trying to leave the viewers in suspense, like, you know what I mean? If only we had some like music in the background. Dun, 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 dun.
Guys on the chat, please let me know if you can see us and if we're all good, please. Jeremy, can you type on the chat? It tells me we're still live, so I just want to make double sure. Okay, Jeremy, or
You froze again. All right, well, Joel froze again, but I will continue and hopefully he can get back in. Um, so Joel was just talking about holding hands and he likes to interlock hands on the first date. For me, that's a little bit more intimate, and I save that more for my girlfriends. But like I said, I will kindly take your hand or go like this and have you interlock your arm, and we'll walk to wherever we're going. But I definitely believe you have to initiate contact of some sort. Maybe even just at the dinner table. You could even reach out across the table, see if she offers her hands. Give me 1 second. Joelle's calling. Are you still on that? I'm still in here. I'm still talking. I'm not sure if I'm live. Um, so yeah, I think Joelle's computer crashed again. I'm gonna stay in here talking to you guys. All right, so I'm gonna keep going over my dues. Like Joelle said before, plan the date, pay for the date. Definitely make sure that the woman goes through her purse and you kind of see her like rummage through her purse, like if she wanted to pay. Don't let her pay, but I always think that she should look like she wants to. It just shows good intention. Don't ever let her pay for it. Like seriously, guys, always pay for the first date. Um, I say another do, be chivalrous, be a gentleman. For the right woman out there, she's gonna deserve that. And there's a lot of guys out there that just don't do this. So just doing these little things I've seen has gone so far. Um, I've literally opened the door for my girlfriend and closed it and went back over to my side, and there was a man and a woman inside their car. The lady actually stopped, pulled up next to me, rolled down her window, and she was like, "Do you know how kind that is?" She was like, "I haven't seen anyone do that in so long. Like it's more from like my time." I'm like, "Yeah, well, mama brought me up good." Um, More to being chivalrous, gentlemen always walk on the outside of the street. Um, it's not like anything's gonna happen these days. In old days, they said you should have your woman walk on the inside. That way, you're protecting her from like the horse and carriers, the little buggies that would come by and sometimes splash some mud or dirt or dirty water onto the sidewalk. Um, what else do we got? Always pull her chair out when you're going out to dinner. Push it in for her. Yeah. All right, moving on. Like I said before, do coffee and do drinks. Don't do dinner. Coffee or drinks, it leaves it quick. It lets the date be optional. Um, seriously, if you're not feeling that person or if they're not feeling you, they have the option to leave, especially over coffee. I mean, you'll have the coffee in your hand, and if you're not feeling the woman, be honest. Tell her, be like, "Hey, listen, it was a pleasure to meeting you, but obviously this isn't working for me or for us," and you can go your way. If it's going great, you could be like, "Hey, you know what? I'd like to keep hanging out. You want to go grab a drink or go grab some food, some appetizers, maybe do an activity." Another thing I say as a do is always, gentlemen, always look your best. Always make sure you're clean shaved. Make sure you have a haircut. Wear a nice shirt, nice clean shirt. Always make sure you have a nice pair of shoes on. If you have any accessories, some rings, maybe some bracelets, necklace, some glasses, accessories always go a long way.
And you
Uh,
see,
especially a watch. What's up, Joel? We got you
can you
back.
hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, my internet crashed. I'm working off of my freaking hotspot.
that's all good.
Bro, no,
Yeah, I
that's
was just
too
saying.
hard.
I was just
Oh,
saying
I'm
one of the.
trying to finish here.
Yeah. So another one. Moving on. Ask genuine and quality questions. Like you really want to get to know this girl, and you're gonna want to ask some quality questions. Don't ask her favorite color. Don't ask her favorite food right off the bat. Like, you know what I mean? Ask some deeper things. Ask her what is her favorite thing about herself? Who is she closest with? How many siblings did she come up with? You know what I
Here are
mean?
two
Ask.
questions. Here's two questions you 100% want to ask. And the reason you do this is because these are kind of like the women are always shit testing guys, always, every step of the way. These are two questions that kind of shit test her. It throws her off. You want to ask one if she knows how to cook, and two, you want to ask how her relationship with her father is. Those two questions will one throw her off her game, and two will give you a lot of answers that you're gonna want to know.
True.
Yep. And okay, let me where was I? I was in the whole holding hands thing, right? Did I finish
Uh
that?
yeah, I went back over that. You could keep touching on that if you wanted to. I
No, I
just
was ready to
I
move
just
on.
said definitely initiate contact on the first date and
Yes,
it's sooner than later. Like you can't expect to go in for a kiss at the end of the date if you haven't made any contact. Like
absolutely.
if you met up with her and just like stood across from her, "Hi, I'm Justin. Nice to meet you." Like, no.
And you sat across from her at dinner.
Yeah, don't be awkward, guys. Be confident. Let it be natural.
Yep.
It
And
sounds
if you
weird, but treat her like she's one of your like bros. Like have that level of comfort,
oh,
the level of comfort within you.
confidence, yes, at the
Yeah.
level of confidence, you don't treat her like she's your bro.
No, 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 no. You want to be confident, but you yourself want to be comfortable. You don't want to feel on edge or nervous. Just be normal as possible because the more awkward you feel, the more awkward it's going to come across and you're just going to
I
ruin the
absolutely,
date.
absolutely co-sign on that. Yeah, I think the whole hand holding thing, it that's just maybe how I do it, but it speaks to the entire physical escalation thing.
Yeah.
Okay, my next point is do not overspend. Do cheap dates.
Well,
Okay,
we
go to
were going to talk about foodie calls on
yeah,
here.
we'll get there. That's dinner specific, but do cheap dates, and what I mean by that is do a coffee date, do a
Yeah.
drink date.
I just went over that.
Okay, good. And as a just to give you some examples, as a drink date, I've done this before. We say we're gonna go have a drink. Fine, we are gonna go have a drink. I've taken a girl to 7-Eleven, bought 2 beers, and sat on the curb. And then we went for a walk in the park.
Guys,
That was a $16 date. I got laid
guys,
at the end of the night. Don't tell me it doesn't work.
guys, take my advice. I promise
Know
I
how
won't
to
steer
do it
you
right.
wrong.
If you know how to do it right,
Did she still have front teeth?
yeah, she still had front teeth. Had a nice shapely booty and everything. That was a while back, but it happened and it worked and it was beautiful. Anyway, most of the times I don't do that, but it's perfectly acceptable to take a girl to a bar, have a couple of drinks. Then your second venue doesn't have to be another venue. Go for a walk. I love going for walks. Going for walks allows you to escalate, allows you to lead her, allows you to get time alone where you can hear each other. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
You know what I did during COVID?
Oh God.
So, I have my little swing arm bag on my motorcycle, right?
Right.
So, for you guys that don't know, me and Joel ride Harleys. I have a little bag that goes on the side of my bike. It's a little pouch like this big, but it's big enough for me to fit a glass of wine, 2 beers, 2 plastic cups, and a little bit of ice if I bring it in a bag. And I would go on bike picnics because nothing was open. You remember during COVID,
Absolutely.
I never stopped going out because I was just always on my bike. Like, if you're on your bike, you could keep going out. There was nowhere to go, but I still hung out with my
Yeah,
friends.
I would do the same thing, and we would ride out to.
Key
I would ride them
Biscayne,
out at night, but Key Biscayne, right there
Purple
by the
Bridge.
bro, panty dropper, panty
Yeah,
dropper.
man. I would go to Key Biscayne right there on the right before the zoo. And I would just hang out there in the sand.
All right, Justin, I need to get to my last point here before we move on to foodie calls.
Yep.
My
Hold on,
last
because
point.
I still got more.
All right, well, you can move on to yours after mine because mine I think is going to spark some debate. I know at least Jeremy says don't pay the full bill. I actually disagree. Pay the full
Yeah.
bill. What I like to do is I pay the full bill. I don't make a big deal of it. Like I'm sure you said this already, Justin. I like it when a girl like pulls out her purse and tries to offer to pay.
Yeah.
When she does that, I very simply say, "Don't worry about this one. You can get the next one." And if we end up at a second venue, guess what? Now she's paying. So
Yeah.
you could.
And even that, bro, I don't know. I always feel like the man should pay. Call me a little old school, but I like to let my woman pay, I'd say like 80-20.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean? If we go out 10 times, if she pays 2 times, I'm cool with that.
Right.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
just how I roll. I think that's how it should be for a man. And those 2 times that she will pay, I don't expect that. I'm a man. I expect to be the provider.
Sure.
But I do believe she should offer to pay. And I don't find anything wrong with her having an idea if she wants to take you on a date and pay for you on those nights.
Sure. Okay. Okay. My last do is do try to fuck her. Do try to fuck her. Jeremy, let me say that again. Do try to fuck her. Your job on the first date is to fuck her. Her job is to stop you from fucking her. It's a power struggle.
Why are we always going back and forth, bro?
Because, man, because this whole show it ends
What
up
do you
being
want? Like, what are you going for? 304s, bro?
no.
No, you're going for
If I
304s
like
and
a
you're
girl,
taking them to 7-Eleven and you're grabbing beers, sitting there at dirty ass nalgas on the
I knew I
curb.
shouldn't have told you that. Shit.
And then they're walking around all pata sucia, drunk. Of course, you're getting them home on the first night.
Nah, bro. Okay, check this out. Check this out. I'm about to school you. Okay. So,
Gentlemen,
if I like this girl,
listen to this side of the screen.
don't let me mute you. I can kick you out of the.
Douchebags, listen to that side of the screen.
Okay, so I just muted Justin. All right, buddy. Now listen good because you're muted. You can't talk right now. I have that power. If I like her, I want her to stop me. I want her to keep me from fucking her. Because I don't want her, if I like her, I don't want her to be a hoe. Now, if she does fuck me on the first date, guess what? She a hoe. She a little slut.
Okay.
That is what it is. It's a way for you to scream.
I didn't let you finish.
Mhm.
I'll give that to you.
Next, if you don't try to, guess what? For day two, day three, she's gonna have lost respect for you. And Geeky Anomaly says it right here. Boom. Because if she wants you and she values herself, she will say, I want to. I want to so bad. You're so hot, just not yet. And that's a good thing. Any rebuttals? That's what I think.
No, we just completely have different game.
Okay, so why would you not try to fuck her on the first date?
Because I'm the prize. Most likely she's gonna try and fuck me on the first date.
Oh, Jesus, don't be so full of yourself.
I'm not full of myself. I screen them properly before the date. So
Let me, no, you don't. Let me tell you something. If she's trying to fuck you on the first date, she's a hoe. She's a 304. Okay? You want to talk about me having 304s to 7-Eleven? Dude, if she's jumping your bones,
I have to stop her. I gotta let her know. Look, listen, I'm a
yeah, she
quality
a
man.
304, buddy.
No, I'm joking. I'm pulling your chain. No, but seriously, that does happen to me occasionally. But
That happens to all of us occasionally. If you go on enough dates, it'll happen.
yeah. No,
As a
actually,
general rule, you don't try to fuck on the first date?
no, I agree with you on that point. And I do like that style. I have done it before, but I've also had other tactics. But I like that play.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I do. And
I mean, to be honest,
if she gives it up on the first date,
the ones that I have screened
yeah.
that I have tried to sleep with on the first date, the ones that have told me no, they just did something inside my mind.
Right,
Like,
of course.
like really, like it just made me want her, but not on a sexual level. Like I wanted her completely on
Well,
every level.
it's a classic adage: who can leave who wanting more? Right?
Yeah. I mean, every guy wants a wholesome woman.
Absolutely. Guys and girls want different things. Like we value wholesomeness, we value virginity, we value youth, we value beauty.
That's
Women
why
value strength, they value experience, they value provisioning, they value protection. Can you hear my dog whining, by the way?
slightly. It's
Okay.
okay.
So it's not too bad. All right. Give
But
me one second.
all right, so I'm gonna go on to one of my other do's, which I said before. Um, be mysterious. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't always let every cat out of the bag. Keep a little information to yourself,
I
or
would
at
say keep
least,
a lot of information to yourself.
yeah. But like even little things, let certain things linger. Don't just put it all out there.
Let me give up one thing that's very useful
Go
with
for
some.
it.
If there are some questions that would really kind of throw her brain into chaos if you didn't answer.
Okay.
For example, you ever been arrested? I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Let's not
That's
go there
easy.
right now.
Yeah,
Just
let's
doing that.
just go
I don't want.
with a few questions.
Let's not go there right now.
Yeah, it's a first date. That's a heavy conversation.
Yeah.
Trust me, she won't bring it back up. So yeah, saying I don't want to talk about that right now. Yeah, that goes a long way. All right. Do we want to move on to foodie calls, or you still got like a 10-item list?
Yeah, I still got a couple.
Go ahead.
Dudes, you're okay to compliment, but don't compliment sexually. Don't compliment on her looks or on her ass. Like compliment, something about her energy or something about the way she moves. It goes way further than anything sexual.
Why would you compliment her physically? I mean, obviously, you don't want to come off as a creepy guy. Oh my God, your ass is so hot.
Yeah, why would you do that on the first date?
Right. You don't want to do that.
No, absolutely not.
compliment her on say,
But I mean, to be
"Why you
honest,
so soft?"
every single guy is gonna go and be like, "Oh my god, you have the most beautiful eyes. Oh my god, your hair is
You
amazing. Oh my." No,
know,
like,
you gotta find creative ways of doing this.
yeah, dude, I'll compliment. You know what? I like the way you made your heels match your bag. Like something weird that's not normal.
Okay.
That shows that you took the time to notice something that they did to go out of their way to look good for you. You know what I mean? That will go way further than any like
You know one that I've
surface
used quite a
compliment.
bit when and in Miami it's very common when they're wearing open-toed shoes.
Oh, I've complimented toes all the time, but
Yeah, I don't.
only nice
I
toes.
no, that's the thing. I tell them, "Oh, I love how curly and weird your toes look." I say that all the time. You know me, I'm a bit of an asshole, but
It probably works for you.
it
It
does.
probably works. They're probably like, "Oh my god, they're not
Maybe they
crooked."
give up all the secrets. Some girls are gonna watch this stuff and like start a website about me. Don't
Yeah,
fall for
right.
his. Oh boy. All right.
All right,
Next.
hold on. Two more. I got all right, know when to end the date. I touched on this earlier. If it's not going good, don't drag it out, guys.
Yeah.
Just
No, if it's not going good, just
yeah. If it is going great, um, bro, you still have to know when to end it. You can't just keep dragging it on.
I
Um,
would say end it.
and when
But
you end the date, secure the second date.
no, not for me.
I always secure the second date.
I don't.
Another one, guys, make eye contact. You
Oh,
have to make eye contact. And don't be a weirdo. Don't just sit there staring at her. Like, you know what I mean? Look away. Look at her for 3 or 4 seconds. Look away. Look back. Look at her hands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you get tired when you inevitably have to look up?
tired. That went over my head. Anyway,
Yeah, I did. I'm making fun of you for you being short. You gotta look at her like this. Come on, it was funny. It just went over your head. Anyway.
yeah, everything goes over my head. Apparently, I'm short. Jesus.
Oh, that's great.
Um, we said dress well, guys. Make sure your hygiene is on point. Come on, bro. Nobody wants a stinky guy, dude. Powder your
Absolutely.
balls, bro. Powder your balls.
I will say about
Nobody
knowing
wants to
when to
go
end the
down
date.
there and smell that stench, bro. Make sure your
All right.
underarms are well kept. Make sure you're clean shaven. Make sure you don't have nose hairs flicking out of the place. Make sure your
Yeah.
teeth are
No.
brushed. Make sure your hair's cut. Iron your damn shirts.
All right, my turn. When
Go.
when you say knowing when to end the date, okay? The date ends. The date should end. One, you're leading the date, so it should end on your schedule. Your schedule. Two, it should end either. You should end it either one after you fuck, or two on a high. You want to end the date on a high. If you like that girl, and let's say you already tried, and you just know it's not going to happen. You just know it's not going to happen. And by the way, if she's the one that tells you, if she's the one that brings it up and tells you, by the way, I'm not sleeping with you tonight, that means she's sleeping with you tonight. If you play your cards right. But know when to end it on a high, end it when it's at its best. Okay. If you've already tried to and it's just not going to happen, find something really, really, really fun to do and then end the date on a high. Leave her wanting more. Okay.
I agree.
About to ask me why that makes
No, no, that makes perfect sense. That's why you want to end the date because you don't want to drag it out. Because if you don't end it when the date's at its peak, it's just gonna drag out, and then it's just gonna get awkward. And it's like, all right, this was great. Like, you don't want to do that.
All right, Geeky Anomaly comments on the hygiene point. You want to use tactical soap, God of War beard oil, and Tom Ford. Boom. I will co-sign on the tactical soap. I haven't used. I don't have any Tom Ford, and I haven't used God of War beard oil. But tactical soap is the shit. That's the best soap on the market by far.
I never heard of that.
It was an endorsement. Tactical soap. Wink, wink.
Hmm.
It is good though. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about why you never take a woman to dinner.
Ah,
I was reading a survey a couple weeks ago, and it said that 30% of women on Tinder are on Tinder to get free meals. The foodie call is a real problem in America today, and I, for one, will not stand for it. I promise if you vote for me, oh, wait, I'm in the wrong.
bro, you're not doing politics anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Past life.
Oh, that was a bad joke. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, foodie calls. Dude, that's why you never take a girl to dinner, especially these days. Okay,
So,
a lot of these people are here
we got
wanting
to
a free.
touch on what foodie call is. Explain it.
Okay, a foodie calls when a girl has absolutely no romantic interest in you, no sexual interest in you, but will entertain you, taking her out on a date because you're taking her to dinner. Okay, she just wants that dinner,
And then when you guys try,
and when you try to do anything, she's
no,
gonna
no,
end.
no, no. And she's not going to tell you that she just sees you as a friend because she wants to go to another dinner.
And guess what? As soon as you end the date at 9:30, 10 o'clock, she's going over to Chad's house.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
She's getting
And
it.
guess what? If you got her food to go, which has happened, she's gonna bring it to Chad. I've had a girl, bro. I had a girl text me from. She texted me, "Hey, I'm on a date. Do you want anything? I'm at this restaurant." I said, "Yeah, give me some cheese sticks." She brought me over some cheese sticks. Guess
Did
who
he
paid
pay
for it?
for it?
Yes, he paid for it.
That's awesome.
Donovan Sharp does always say, as tells us Geeky Anomaly, never feed her until you fuck her. I will endorse that. 100%. Justin disagrees. Justin, you need to read the Rational Mail.
No, I just think there's different ways to approach.
Absolutely. There's
Like,
always a way to approach something.
I mean, to be honest, I don't do dinners anymore unless I'm really like it's going in a relationship way. You know what I mean?
No, and sadly, I think most men still take girls out to dinner.
No, I feel that dinner's a little intimate.
It's
For me,
huge.
going to dinner is just as intimate as holding hands.
Yeah, I don't want a girl I'm trying to impress to watch me eat. You know,
Yes, seriously.
we got to do an episode on body language too.
Yeah, body language. Um,
All right.
we can do body language and love languages.
Yeah, that's probably a good one. I need to do some research on that though before I get all into it.
Absolutely.
All
But
right. What else about foodie calls?
I mean, guys, I've been duped. So you will get a girl. Actually, I was duped not too long ago. And you know what? It's funny. As experienced as I am, I'm still learning sometimes because sometimes, man, sometimes I just want to get to the box too. And
I
I will.
I learn you on every single date. I learned something new.
Yeah, absolutely. But actually, I went on a double date with Jeremy. I wonder if Jeremy's still
Oh
in
God.
here. We went on a double date. Uh, I introduced Jeremy to my date's friend, which I was angry about because she was way hotter. Jeremy ended up smashing and I didn't. And meanwhile, I'm taking this girl out to dinner. We're going for multiple dinners. We went as far as doing a trip, me and Jeremy and the two girls to Key West, right? So I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, I already took this girl out to two dinners. We're vibing. Everything's good. Bro, she was playing me the whole time. We went to Key West. Key West. Bro, we got there.
That's a long.
We set up the rooms. And she's like, "Oh no, I'm sleeping in the room with my girlfriend." And I'm like, "Bruh."
Was Jeremy sleeping in there too?
Nah, I forgot where Jeremy slept.
Did Jeremy sleep with the girl? Or he
No,
with you?
No, Jeremy didn't sleep with the girls. He might have slept downstairs. I don't even remember. But bro,
Bro, if you don't know where Jeremy slept, he slept with the girls. Jeremy, what happened? Tell us, Jeremy.
Bro, Jeremy got lucky because of my date's craziness. So props to Jeremy. Jeremy got lucky.
All right, now I want to get to that special moment of the show. And shout out to Geeky Anomaly who did send us some of these things. I want to take a look at a girl, a very special young lady. Her dating profile, and I believe this is on, I want to say it's Match.com. Geeky, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say this is Match.com. Let me bring her up. And you'll see this girl, she's not all that hot, but she's got a very specific demand. Can you see it, Justin?
Yeah.
All right. So the app asks her, I know I'm dating an adult when he puts his own needs last. She's not even saying puts my needs first. It's his needs come last, all the way last. So if she's got kids, the kids come before he does to himself. Everything comes before his own needs. This is a woman who's going to get swiped left on 9 out of 10 times.
She's like a 4 or 5.
If that. And it's a close-up picture, so I'm going to go ahead and say she's probably.
And it looks like she's got makeup on. It looks like she might be trying to be cute. So that's a cute picture of her. And she got kids, so you don't know what's going on downstairs.
Yeah, you don't know a lot. So, I mean, but this is, to me, God, it's a level of disrespect that these women have. You know, that they don't respect a man's time. They don't respect a man's effort. They don't know what it takes to be a man. And whatever. They can talk about the struggle of being a woman all day long. Being a man ain't easy either.
If I put my needs last, where the hell would I be?
Exactly. And this is where a lot of guys go wrong. They get married.
What do you want, a bum?
Yeah, they get married and they think to themselves, oh, happy wife, happy life. And they end up putting their needs last. Guess what happens? That guy becomes fucking miserable.
And boring to her.
Boring because he's always trying to please her. He's always trying to do everything for her.
And then what happens? You're going to end up resenting her.
You're going to end up resenting her and all the things that made you attractive in the first place. Yeah, now are gone. Now she's no longer attracted to you. Now you're in a sexless marriage. And guess what? That's not a happy wife.
I always believe in some compromise, but you don't want to compromise to the point where you no longer have any sense of self.
Absolutely. You don't want, the last thing you want to lose in a relationship is yourself.
Okay? Absolutely.
The last thing you want to sacrifice is your own self.
Seriously.
So, Jessica, wherever the hell you are in Las Vegas out there, you might be a stripper. I don't know. There's a lot of strip clubs out there, but girl, you get a swipe left. We need to name this segment swiping left or right, or something like that. All right, let me unshare Jessica because I do not like Jessica. And let's bring up Bumble. We're going to bring up my Bumble. And we're just going to start swiping left or right on these hoes. I'm sorry, on these ladies. All right, here we go. All right, can you see my Bumble?
Swipe left.
Yeah, I am. All right, yeah, this is a clear left. I know, because I want to see if she has any demands of people. Oh, she's just in an open relationship looking for casual dating. Okay, this means she's fucking other guys. The guy's not fucking other girls. That's what this means.
Oh, God. Oh my God. Oh, so you're still hoeing it while you're in a relationship.
Yeah, look, and nine out of 10 times when a girl asks you for an open relationship, she's already been fucking somebody else for a while. Okay? Yeah, she gets a swipe left.
Either that or she's not even in a relationship and she has some dude that's like, no, I'm doing whatever I want. You're
Yeah.
just my side piece.
Or, also a girl like that, obviously overweight, not very pretty, obviously some kind of liberal feminist, wants you to think that she is capable of holding a man, keeping a man, and just wants you to bang her out. So she'll say she's in an open relationship. You one never know. All right, let's see. Stephanie.
Stephanie's all right.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Jesus is king. Oh my God, she found Jesus. He's 34. I have the deepest affection for intellectual conversations and open laughter, Dominican American, just being international, intentional on dating, looking to meet my person, allow me to exude my femininity.
I like that.
I like the line. I'm not sure she does that though. Emotional intelligence is a must. Chemistry, connection, compatibility, consistency. I don't like the whole Jesus is king thing because this makes me think that this girl was a hoe all through her 20s, and all of a sudden she wanted to stop hoeing around, so she found Jesus. And she's not even that cute. Then
Yeah.
why does
First picture was way better.
Yeah, I agree. All right. You can make me laugh. I promise the energy will be reciprocated. Okay. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, you gotta. That's a hard left. I knew,
Left.
bro. When the first photo is a close-up photo, they're fat. 9 out
Hey,
of 10.
at least she posted it because a lot of
Yeah,
girls
at least
don't.
she did. At least they weren't all close-up photos.
Yeah, no. Swipe
All right,
left. Nope.
Priscilla. Why not? Hold up.
I don't know. For me, the hair, the eyes.
Yeah, it's obviously a wig. Okay, guys. If she's putting her Instagram on the dating app, no. She's either an OnlyFans girl or she's trying to promote whatever is. Favorite quality in a person to work. Yeah, no, this is a big.
Yeah, she's not my type.
All right, Rebecca, 33, VP of Global Qualitative Research, UVA. Okay, which one is she though? I don't like it when a girl posts a group photo. Now, luckily,
Me
both
neither.
girls in the photo are kind of pretty. So,
Yeah.
but usually the uglier girl will be the one that is the one in the photo. Nothing much about Rebecca here. No kids. Okay, 5'9". She's kind of tall, at least for me. Okay, that's kind of cool. I still don't know which one she is.
Me neither. Is this a 2-for-1 deal?
You would think so, but
I think she was the one on the left.
she
Maybe.
is.
Scroll down.
She's the one on the left here. Too.
S-
That's her.
Keep scrolling. That's it? Yeah, it was the one on the left.
Yes.
See, I don't know, man. Oh, look, she lives in my old town, Coral Gables. I don't know. Just by the looks of her trips, she might have
Answer.
a bougie-ish lifestyle, and she might go for what I say in Miami. These
Yeah.
girls like the guys with money.
Well, if that was the case, she wouldn't be looking for that guy online. This girl's looking for something online. She's either looking for dick or I don't know what the hell she's doing online.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted, bro. The guys out there with money are also on these apps.
Yeah, it's something, I guess. All right, let's see, Gabriela. What you got, girl? Just
She's
moved to
on
Miami.
fire.
Apparently, right? Want to join me? Oh, okay, this girl's an OnlyFans girl. 100% guaranteed. The wanna join me thing kind of gives it away.
Yeah,
And yeah,
seriously.
her Instagram on there. I guarantee you this girl's on OnlyFans. Guarantee it. 100%. Left.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Sadie.
Sadie, I like your hair. I like your dress.
Okay. Back in Miami after a 2-year hiatus in Atlanta. Instagram. I don't like the Instagram. She is pretty. After work, you can find me with my dog.
She looks wholesome. I don't know about after Atlanta, but
How old was she? She was 20, 27. Okay. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Actually,
He does look
maybe-
older than 27. In this
yeah,
one, at least.
I would swipe right.
Yeah. All right. Sunny, 32, CEO at event
Sunny.
industry. You're not a CEO, bro. I am German, 5'9", managing nationwide event series in the US, travel for work, love food. I like the outdoors, active, running, blah, blah, blah. Climbing, also, if I like for you to be taller than me. Okay.
I'd swipe
Five
right
nine.
anyway. I'm
All right.
2 inches smaller than you.
Ouch. He's very pretty.
She is.
I could eat only one meal. It would be tacos, sushi, and French fries. Okay. Yeah. Pompano Beach. Eesh. Chloe, 23. OnlyFans girl. Guarantee it. There's the Instagram. Daphne, 28. DM me. I'm on it. OnlyFans girl. Guaranteed.
Hmm.
Hey, 36. Fun loving. I enjoy watching a good basketball game live. So she wants you to take her to the Heat game. That's what that means. Rollerblading, anything outdoors, art museums, art inspired events in general. This girl wants you to take her out to all kinds of events. And she's got kids, by the way. The mom. Yeah, no, this girl's not worth it. You taking her out. Hey, I know that person.
Oh, me too.
I actually, that, guys, that wall is in front of a building in Wynwood. It's a artsy part of Miami. That wall is right. It's in the building I used to live in. So our old neighborhood's being represented here. Yeah, this girl's not worth it. She's not that pretty. She might be a little overweight. She's got kids. She's 36. Yeah, that's a big.
And wanted to be spoiled.
And wanted to be spoiled. Samantha at 35. She is the girl in the black. Luckily, she has a name tag.
I don't like any Samantha's. Swipe left.
Why? She works for the Dolphins, dude. I don't know.
I don't like the Dolphins either. Swipe left.
Well, that's your problem. It's my problem.
Hmm.
He's overweight.
Yeah. Dude, why is it there's so many overweight girls that are just gorgeous in the face? Like she's a pretty girl. Is she
Afro
not?
He's American. Moved to DC. Moved from DC to Miami this year. Love being around ambitious, positive souls. Yeah, she's a sapiosexual. But okay, there's nothing. All right, this is gonna be our last one for the night. She is a recruiter for Aston Carter. Not sure what that means. She's got an Instagram or follow my dogs on Instagram. Well, how old was she? 25. She might be an OnlyFans girl. Look at all the makeup on her, bro. That's a lot of makeup.
Whoa.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, this girl's had surgery. She was 25.
Yeah.
Yikes! Guys, always look at all the
I
photos.
was thinking about doing that to myself. I wanted to do my lips.
I think you would look good with those lips like that.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. We had the exception thing going there. All right, guys. Justin, any closing thoughts, man? We're gonna call it a night. Go ahead. Any closing thoughts?
Nah, no closing thoughts for me. Like I said, for the guys, just follow your do's, follow your don'ts.
Yep.
Make sure to stay away from any awkward behavior.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any
Okay, my final thoughts are first, let me apologize for the technical difficulties we had there in the middle. I'm going to try and go back and clip out the bad parts and see if we can leave the video up like that. I don't know if YouTube will allow it. If not, I'll download it, clip it, excuse me, and re upload it. As far as first dates go, the best advice I can give you is lead the date, be the leader, have the confidence to be the leader of the date, and two, try to smash. If you don't do those two things, it's not going to be a successful date for you. Might be a successful date for her if all she wanted was a meal. You're not going to take her to that. do that. And what do we think of the segment on the online dating? Now, we want to do this on different networks. Guys, leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you have to say. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button and thank you for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. And we are going to leave it at that. This is Tom Brady's Divorce Lawyer favorite new podcast. Justin, my friend, thank you for joining me tonight. That's going to do it, y'all.
You're welcome for joining you on my own podcast.
Our own podcast.
And it's
Don't make
yours
me mute
too.
you again. Don't make me mute you again.
It's yours too. Don't do it. I
You know
swear
what?
to I swear you
You know
better
what?
not.